Linear regression in RStudio. When it comes to machine learning models, linear regression is the most simple yet effective model available. It's really old, dating back to the 1800s, yet it is still very reliable. This video aims to introduce you to linear regression using RStudio. The topics covered are the building process of the model, interpreting the results, and predicting with the model. For this tutorial, the data used is a fictional dataset. To import this dataset to RStudio, you can use the following code. The dataset will be imported to RStudio with the name df, which stands for data frame. The first model we are going to discuss is a simple linear regression model, which uses only one explanatory variable in the model. For this video, the model used will have the formula like this. The code to build this model is as follows. The model is named Model 1. After building the model should now pop up in the Environment tab like this. Next, we are going to look at a summary of the model. To do this, use the following code. The results will be as follows. Now we can interpret the results. The black box shows the coefficients in the model. Since this is a simple linear regression model, there are only two coefficients. Remember that the intercept or beta 0 will always be one of them. Next, the red box shows the estimates of the coefficients. Basically, the value of the estimated beta 0 and beta 1 of the model. Therefore, our estimated model will look like this. The blue box shows the value of the t-statistics of each coefficients from the t-test. Next, the green box shows the p-value of the t-test of each coefficients. It's easier to interpret the results of the test with the p-value rather than the t-statistics itself. Here we can see that x1 is significantly greater than 0. x1 is significantly different from 0. Next, we have the orange box, which shows the R-squared score for the model. A score of 0.4033 is actually quite terrible. Next, the purple box shows the adjusted R-squared score for the model. Well, just like the R-squared score, it is actually terrible. Finally, we have the gray box, which shows the f-test results of the model. Notice that the p-value is the same as the p-value of the t-test because there is only one explanatory variable in the model. Next, we are going to create a multiple linear regression model, which is basically linear regression with more than one explanatory variable. The model will have a formula like this, and the code to build this model is as follows. The output will be like this, and the way to read the output is the same as the simple linear regression model, and the formula for this model, the estimated formula, will be as follows. Now, after building our model, naturally, the next step is to use it. Let's say we want to predict y for certain values of x1 and x2. While it's easy to just plug in the values to the formula, it's very inefficient. But don't worry, we can easily do it in RStudio. First, let's input the table into RStudio with the following code. The new table is called df_new. Keep in mind that in order to predict using the model, we need to make sure that the name of the columns have the same name as the coefficients used in the model. Since we use the names x1 and x2 when building the model, we need to give the new columns the same name. Now, we can predict the y values with the following code. The first line of code gives you the prediction as a list of values named predictions. The second line inserts these values to the table df_new as the column named predictions_results. If you look at your table now, it should be something like this. Thank you for watching. What do you think? Is building a regression model in RStudio easy? Leave your comments and I will definitely read them. Please like and subscribe if you find this video useful.